Good morning. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Okay, so y'all got me out in the car again. So this morning, I want to talk to y'all about what the Bible talks about as far as reason, season, or a lifetime. Okay? Reason, season, or a lifetime. This thought process came to me yesterday. I was talking to one of my coworker friends, and we were talking about my motivation that I did yesterday morning, about the fact of, God helps those who help themselves. And speaking about the fact that how people will stay around and be around in your life for longer than what they really should be. You know what I'm saying? Or we allow people to be in our lives for longer than what we should allow them to be in our lives in certain capacities, shall I say. That's situations, people, whatever. And so I had ended up saying to him, I said, it's like that reason, season, or lifetime type of thing. And he was like, yeah. To get a bill, that needs to be a subject. That needs to be a subject. And so he was like, where your book at? Write that down. Because he know I'm always writing stuff down. So once he left, I ended up doing a voice recording saying that, you know what, I think I'm going to speak to you all this morning with the morning motivation about reason, season, or lifetime. When I'm speaking about that, I'm saying that certain people or certain situations that we have in our lives, they were only meant to be in our life for a certain amount of time. Okay? For a certain amount of time, meaning a season. And we as human beings, as individuals, we will let a situation or a person drag on for way longer than the time that it should or they should. Okay? We'll go back and we'll pick up situations that some kind of way the Lord figured out a way for that person or that situation to be removed from our lives, because the season has ran its course. And we will go back and pick that thing up. We will pick that trash up, okay? We will pick that mess up. We will pick that crap up and bring it back into our lives and cause ourselves undue stress, heartache, or whatever, because we want it. We want him. We want her. We want this thing. We want to be at this place or whatever. And make things or make situations last way longer than what they should, or cause ourselves more, again, like I said, heartache or stress than what we should. So I'm saying that if we start thinking from that perspective of reason, season, or lifetime, people are meant to be in your life, or certain situations are meant to be in your life sometimes just for a reason. Like an example, again, like you having your kids. That person that was in your life, and let's just say y'all, you never got married, probably wasn't even really in a relationship with this person, and y'all end up having a child. That was a reason. That was a reason for that person to be in your life. And a person may say, you can have a kid with anybody. You can't have a kid with anybody. You can, but you wouldn't have had that kid. You wouldn't have had that daughter. You wouldn't have had that son, okay, with that personality, with that gene makeup, with those characteristics, with those looks. Do you see what I'm saying? All of those things that make that particular child, you would not have had that child if you weren't with that person for that reason. You see what I'm saying? Or again, we already spoke about season. And then we're saying a lifetime. Again, people like your kids, like your family members, and even some friends. You can look back and, oh my God, this person has been my friend for 25 years, 35 years, 40 years, whatever. You know what I mean? So that's a lifetime type of thing. We have to try to figure out what's the purpose, or what's the place, whatever that any person or individual or situation is in our life. Which category do they fall in? Because they're gonna fall in one of the three of those categories. One of the three: a reason, season, or lifetime. And once we figure that out, then act accordingly. Handle yourself accordingly. That will save you so much heartache, save you so much undue stress. You know what I'm saying? Or even it will help you to realize, damn, this is where I should be. This is where I need to stay. This is where I should have been all along. This is what I should have been doing. You know what I mean? We got to figure that out. The reason, the season, or the lifetime. What's the purpose? What's the purpose of this person? What's the purpose of this situation? Okay, and then go from there. We can save ourselves from people, as I said in another video, hanging off us like monkeys. Okay, we have, because that's going back to the God helps those who help themselves. We have certain people in our lives that'll hang off of you like you a tree. They'll hang off you like you a tree if you let them, because we done allowed them to stay in our lives for longer than the time that they should be. Longer than the time, they no longer serving us. All we doing is serving them. You know what I'm saying? All we doing is serving them. But we gotta, if we look back on that and reflect on it, really is our own fault, because we done let them stay past their season. We don't let them stay past their season. So again, let's start looking at our lives. Let's start looking at our situation, looking at the people that we have surrounding us, that we have allowed into our lives, and figure out what's their place. Let's figure out what's their place. Are they here for a reason? Are they here for a season? Or are they here for a lifetime? Once you figure that out, you'll be a lot better. Okay. Drive safely, because y'all see this phone keep on falling down on me or whatever, so I gotta drive safely because I'm trying to rush and get to that place. Okay, so be careful, drive safe, and have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow.